Let's get in some thoughts from Sameet Chavan as well, and what are the stocks that he's betting on. Sameet, good morning.
Good morning, Kamya. We have two buy recommendation and one short recommendation. Buy recommendation would be in Sun Pharma for a target of 940 and stop loss can be kept at 872. With a broader view, the stock is moving in a sideways range wherein 930, 940 has become a major hurdle. Low side, we are seeing a strong support around 850, 840. Recent up move from the levels of 840, 930 precisely got retraced by 61.8%. After 3 to 4 days of consolidation, the stock gave a decisive breakout from its resistance zone of 890. Since last couple of days, we are seeing subdued movement, but we believe that it would be a very good buying opportunity for a target of 940. Our second recommendation would be to buy Crompton for a target of 194 and stop loss can be kept at 179.50. On Monday, this stock gave a decisive breakout from its multiple resistance zone of 182, 183 with sizable volumes. Since last 3 days, the stock has corrected a bit from its high levels of 191, 192. But we believe that the earlier resistance of 183 would now act as a strong support, and the stock is now moving around 184, 185, which becomes a low risk buy. Thus, with a target of 194, the Crompton grips can be bought at current level. And our final recommendation would be to short Kane India for a target of 146 and stop loss can be kept at 160. Yesterday the stock gave a breakdown from a upward sloping channel pattern around 156, 154 on a closing basis. Today we are seeing a sideways movement, but considering the overall chart structure and negative placement of moving averages, we believe that the stock is likely to slide over the next few trading sessions. We have a target of 146.
Okay, there you have it. That's a call coming in from Sameet as well, and some of his top recommendations. Going okay for the equity markets, but what's going on in the commodities space? Let's get in Manisha, who joins in with a check. Manisha.
Thank you so much for that, Chavan. Well, this market also is awaiting loads of data that the markets are looking at in this week itself. The Janet Yellen testimony wasn't much about the monetary policy, but the markets will wait out for the ECB meeting tomorrow. For us, it's a truncated week, and we have seen some position bracing happening in the Indian commodity markets ahead of that. The gold and silver prices, well, they are trading near 4-month highs, a bit of a profit-taking coming in for them. The support is not coming in when it comes to the physical buying, but the weak US dollar has been supportive for all of these dollar-denominated commodities. Take a look at the energy markets, and markets are awaiting the OPEC and the non-OPEC producers meeting today in Vienna. It would be 4:30 p.m. our time when those statements would start coming in. Apart from that, it also is the US weekly inventory numbers today in the evening. The crude markets will take direction from both these events. When it comes to the base metals, well, it really has been the statements that have been coming in from Rio Tinto and Vedanta that even as the Glencore has seen cut in productions, most of the other miners are actually looking to increase outputs and capital spendings, and that's putting pressure on an already oversupplied market there. But let's get on board Sumit Bagaria and let's get his strategies as well on how he trades these commodities today. Sumit, hi, good to have you. What's your sense now coming in for the crude oil prices? Because it's a heavy day when it comes to the energy markets. How are you looking at the levels?
Hi, Manisha. Well, very good morning to you. Well, as far as crude oil is concerned, Manisha, it looks weak on chart. We are expecting a correction in crude, and in correction, crude can move down till 2950 and 2900 levels. So for trading perspective, I think one can initiate sell position in crude at around 3030, 3020 levels, which is the current market price, which is going on at present. And for trading perspective, one can maintain a stop loss of around 3080 rupees on higher side. For the downside, an initial target of 2950. And if price is able to break 2950, then a further sell-off can be seen till 2890 rupees in next 3 to 4 days time horizon. We are expecting an IMEX crude to move down and touch levels of around $43, $42 in next 1 week time horizon. So overall, crude looks weak on charts to me. The second commodity where we see correction is from base metals. Well, among base metals, Manisha, I think most of the base metals are weak at present. And for trading perspective, one should initiate a sell position in aluminium. Well, aluminium has given a breakdown below 99.50 levels. And at present, it's quoting at around 97.80 or 98 rupees. So I think for a trading perspective and for next 1 week to 10 days time horizon, one can initiate a sell position in aluminium at around 98 rupees. With a stop loss to be placed at 99.50 on higher side, for the downside target of 95. And if price is able to break 95 rupees, then a further sell-off can be seen till 93 rupees in next 1 week to 10 days time horizon. So overall, base metal looks weak on chart at present.
Fair point that, Sameet. We'll let you go. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us your strategies. So those are a couple of sell calls coming in from Sameet Bagaria on both crude and aluminium in the base metal session for today. With that, it's back to you.
Okay, Manisha, thanks very much for wrapping up how the commodity space is doing as well as getting us those strategies. And here's a disclaimer once again from our end. Please do consult your financial advisor before taking on board any of the stocks discussed. And let's also take time out to thank each of our guests for sharing their top trading ideas with us on Traders 20. Let's step into a short break. On the other side, we come back with BNSN, the stock game.